guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Medea J and it is New Year's Eve. Whoa. New Year's Eve inspired look. So you guys have seen me do this blue glitter makeup look 1,000 times on my Instagram, but I never record a video for it for some reason. So today I decided to buckle down and do a video on it. I did spice it up a little bit, made it a little different, but it's still the basic blue glitter, beautifully smoked out smoky eye. I hope you guys love this tutorial. I did enjoy making it. I did use a couple of Urban Decay palettes, some glitter, and obviously I have two lipstick choices for you guys. One for my subtle, beautiful ladies and for the brave ones amongst you. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for the support, all the love, all the comments that you guys have been throwing at me. I absolutely appreciate you all. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you do, please go ahead, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you like what you see, and yeah, let's get this show on the road. And if you do recreate this look, please make sure you tag at Medea J on Instagram or on Facebook, so at least I can have a look and see. I'd like to see what you guys are up to. Anyway, enjoy the tutorial and I'll catch you guys in another one. Bye. Alright guys, so I've already started prepping my face. So I use the Urban Decay Scandinavia vitamin-infused complexion prep skin spray. I really like this. It really works, and yeah, it reduces redness and helps with minimizing absorption by your pores. So I've used that, and I've also moisturized with my simple hydrating light moisturizer. Next, because we're going to be out all night, you know, enjoying the New Year's Eve parties, we're going to use two primers. So first of all, I'm going to use the Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. I'm going to put that all over my face, basically on my cheeks, chin, forehead, and then I'm going to go over it with the Smashbox primer water, and that's just going to make everything stay nice and dry throughout the night, so you don't want your oils breaking through the makeup and you looking like a grease monkey. So yeah, next I'm going to do a little bit of color correcting. So I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the orange color, and I'm just going to use that to correct any redness around my mouth, a little bit under my eye, and that's just going to prevent any gray or harshness around those areas when I put my foundation on. So this is a really good step if you're going for a full coverage, flawless foundation look. Next, I'm going to go in with my foundation. So I'm going to use the Revlon Color Stay Foundation in Caramel. The trick about this foundation is once you've applied your layer, you give it a few minutes to dry, because what it does, it kind of mattifies into your face and makes it look a lot more flawless than if you went over straight away with a powder. So I'm going to apply this and leave it to sit for a few minutes. And I'm going to apply this using my Kabuki Sedona Lace FB07 brush. So it's a flat top kabuki brush, I think. So I'm just gonna dab some on the brush and go over my face. I really like this foundation. It's a nice full coverage foundation that is very affordable. You can get it in most drugstores. Boots, Superdrug, and the like. Right, so while that is setting into the skin, I'm going to kick off with my brows. So I'm going to use the Makeup Academy brow pencil to kind of outline the edges of my brow, and then I'm going to use Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Out Pomade in dark brown to fill it in. So Next, I'm just going to clean the edges of my brows with the NC50 Studio Finish Concealer from MAC. I'm just going to clean off any, mistakes. All you need is a tiny bit, so I'm just going to do that. And I also bring it underneath my eyes. Find that it helps to hide the discoloration under there as well. And I'm just going to blend that onto the lid. And this is going to help your eyeshadows last a lot longer than it would normally. Especially if you've got oily lids like I do. Right, so now that the lids are primed, we are going to go ahead with our first color. So the first thing I'm going to use is I'm going to get a nice brow highlight color. So I'm going to use the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. I really love this palette. And I'm going to use Steady, which is like a rose gold shimmer color. Very pretty on the eye. Very pretty. And I'm just going to apply that on my brow bone area. Right, so now that that has been applied and dragged down, don't worry about any harsh lines, we'll be blending that out. I'm going to go in with my first lid color, and I'm going to use 1987 from the Gwen Stefani palette. I have been itching to use this gold color. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to pop that on the inner portion of my eyes and drag it in a little bit. And then I'm just going to blend it with a nice clean blending brush and just blend it out. So next thing, I'm going to get a nice blending color into the crease just to blend that out. So I'm going to use the Melt Cosmetics stack in Unseen. And you guys can see I've hit pan on this brown color because it's the perfect blending shade. I use it all the time in most of my makeup looks. And I'm just going to blend that right into the crease. And I'm using the Sedona Lace EB15 brush. It's like a tapered blending brush. So now I'm going to reach for the electric palette from Urban Decay, and you guys know I love Chaos. It's such a beautiful blue color. I use it in most of my blue makeup looks, so I'm going to use that color and I'm going to saturate it on my lip. So I'm going to use the Tarte brush that came with the Tarte lip palette, and I find that it's a really good packing brush. So I'm just going to saturate that on my brush and dust off any excess and pack that on the lid. Don't worry too much if there's some fallout. We'll correct that with some concealer. I'm not keeping a sharp edge and making it rounded at the edges. I want it to be a nice full-blown rounded smoky eye. So don't worry too much. So now I'm just going to blend out any harsh lines, and I'm going to use the same pointed blending brush that I used and also Unseen from Melt Cosmetics. And I'm just going to use that to blend out the corners and any harsh lines. Right, with with the same blending brush, I'm going to go with Blackout from the Gwen Stefani palette, and I'm going to pack that on the outer corners and smoke it in. And that's just what's going to create all the drama. Okay, so I'm just going to start like around the corner of the edges and gently build it up. I'm sticking to the edges for the intensity. And then I'm going to go over and add more blue eyeshadow in places that I've lost and blend out any harsh lines. Right, I know it might look like a hot mess now, but don't worry, it's all going to come together. So the next bit is glitter, which is the fun bit. So I'm going to apply it using the Too Faced glitter glue and the Cetifay glitter in the royal blue color. So I already have a tutorial on how to apply this, but anyway, I'm really going to pack it on and saturate it on the lid. So I'm just going to take a little bit of glitter, put that on my hand, and go one eyelid at a time. Right, now that the glitter's on, I've applied my Radiant Creamy Concealer from NARS in places that I want to highlight, and I'm going to blend that out and set it with my Ben Nye banana powder. I'm also going to contour my face and edges around my face using the MAC NW55 concealer, and that's just to give me a structured face. And I'll blend that out with a blending brush. And now I'm going to dust away all the excess powder because I've set my concealer. So for my waterline, I am going to use the Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil in ink. And to smoke it out, I'm going to use the Colourpop Cosmetics Super Shock eyeshadow in lace, and it's a gorgeous purple color. And I'm just going to use that to smoke my lower lash line. And now that that's really smoked, I'm going to go ahead and pop my mascara on and prep my lashes. So for my mascara, I'm using the No. 7 Stay Perfect mascara. It's the best mascara ever. And I'm skipping the wing liner part because we're going to have some really beautiful dramatic lashes. And plus I hate putting liner on glitter. It's really annoying. So for my chosen lashes, I'm using the Lovable lashes in Princess Pandora. I've used them before and they look like this. Really dramatic and new year kind of look. So I'm going to pop my lashes back. I'm going to pop my lashes on and come back to you guys. This is the first time I am using the Huda Beauty waterproof lash glue, and it's freaking awesome. Like, this bad boy dried in 10 seconds. Like, seriously, it is freaking awesome. My lashes feel like wings. Could fly away. fly away. Right, so next thing I'm going to go over my face with my powder, and that's just going to set everything. So I'm going to use the Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Tan from MAC Cosmetics, and also my BH Cosmetics face brush. I really love this brush. It is soft. Right, now that that's done, I am going to coat my bottom lashes with the mascara. Give them some life. Now I'm going to use my contour powder from Anastasia Beverly Hills in Espresso, and I'm just going to use that to set the contour that I did. Just give it a little bit more definition. Just a little bit. Oh yes, I'm skinny. I'm just going to go over with a nice pink blush, and I'm going with the Lady Rouge powder blush from Milani. And I'm just going to give myself some colour on my cheeks. Now for my highlight, I am going to use the Becca Cosmetics Opal Liquid, just a little bit, for where I'm going to put my highlight. And I like to use this because it makes the highlight pop, 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 pop. I'm going to go over it with a powder. I'm just going to blend that in with the brush. Now for my highlight, I'm going to use this fan brush from BH Cosmetics and Oh Darling highlighter from MAC Cosmetics. I'm just going to rub that on there, dust off any excess, and just go over where I added opal. And we want to glow, glow, glow tonight, so I am going in. I am going in. Ooh. It is so pretty. So pretty. So for this look, I've got two lipstick options. So we're going to do the subtle. Now a lot of people have been asking me, especially on Instagram, how I get my go-to nude lipstick combinations. So I'm going to show you guys firsthand. So I'm going to start off with Chestnut Lip Pencil from MAC, and I'm going to fully line my lips with that. And then I'm going to go over with Bocca, which is from the Julia Petite collection from MAC. You can go over with any pinky nude lipstick that you do own. And to finish the look off, I'm going to go with the lip gloss that came from that collection. It is Purpurine lip gloss, and it has glitter flecks in it. and I love it. I'm going to start off with ink, okay, for the second look, and I'm going to line my lips fully with it. And I'm going to go over it with Jeffree Star Cosmetics Blue Liquid Lipstick in Blue Velvet. Shake that up and go over.